Hello and welcome to Shrimps TV, all things Morecambe FC, and in this one I'm looking at the Brackley game on Sunday. Yeah, it's on Sunday, kickoffs at 12, so well done to the powers that be for that one. 200-mile trip to get there for us from Morecambe there. 12 o'clock kickoff on the shortest daylight hours here. It's the winter solstice on Sunday, so thanks for that, but it's to get on with these things. But yeah, they are televising I think all the National League games on Sunday, but fans who actually want to be there, it's not great that really, is it? But we're stuck with it, I suppose. So Brackley, they've got 20 points from 21 games and that, so we played one more game than them. We seem to have overtaken some of these teams now with the games played. We'll catch up for so long now. We seem to be ahead, which is a bit bizarre, but yeah, 20 points from 21 games. We got 17 points from 22 games. If we do win, we will go equal, obviously, with them on points, but we won't go ahead of them because of our dreadful goal difference. They've only conceded 27, this is a really scary stat, which is almost half of what we conceded. That's absolutely weird, to say the least. But they've only scored 15 goals. So when you look at it like that, I think we've got 28 or something like that. So they've only scored half of all the goals we've scored. So it's a bit of a weird mismatch of stats. But I think they're not conceding much more than a goal a game, a goal and a bit a game. They've lost the last 5 National League games, though they have had some reasonable success or efforts in cup games. So difficult to judge the form, but the league form is not great at the moment. Obviously, yeah, what stands out when you look at the squad, they've got quite an ageing squad there. There's a lot of players in the late 20s and 30s there. And they are one or two part-time teams in the National League as well. So fitness could be an issue in this game, but I temper that with the fact they've got a lot of experience in there, and we haven't basically. Well, we have got experience, but players haven't really played a lot of games. The players in our squad, they really haven't played massive amount of games in recent times. So, that could temper out a bit with that one. I like the lad Nottingham. He comes up from the back there. Really tall guy. He can be a problem at set pieces, things like that. Yeah, where are we going with the formations? The formations, they do mix up the formations, the Brackley. Last couple of times out, I think they went 3-5-2. So I think they're trying to stem the tide a little bit there, packing out the midfield. I've no idea whether they'll do that against us. They played 4-3-3 when we beat them 2-0 at the Mazuma, but I can see them maybe trying to go 3-5-2 there to stop our wide men. I don't know, but there's nothing certain there. Connor Hall, he's the top scorer. He's only got 4 goals. He's the top scorer there. Where else are we at with this now? Well, basically, you got to look at it. Ash said in the local Visitor newspaper that it was a case of he was going to be laser focused on seeing the second half of the season being a lot better than the first half. To which I'll say that's not really difficult, is it? Because we have been well under where we should be, well under par the first half of the season. In fact, the Brackley game will mark the halfway point of the season. We've got to improve massively. These 4 Christmas games, Brackley, Rochdale, Carlisle, and Alty. We've got to. I think we need to go a point a game average to stay with things. If we only picked up a point out of those 4 games, it would be an absolute disaster, and we would be probably needing something like a playoff form to sort of reach the mid-40s, late 40s points total. So yeah, it's a massive game. I think in terms of the actual result and points at stake and going into these Christmas games, it's one of our biggest games of the season. So I hope the players are laser focused as well, because we haven't done great against teams in and around us. I mean, that disaster against Braintree recently. I mean, we've got to do better in this game. I know we've got a few out on that, but we've still got to do better. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's one for the purist anyone's going down there. We're going down there. It's one for the purist, but I think there's a lot at stake for both clubs in this game. You want to get some confidence going into Christmas. We've got some tough games over Christmas, so we'll see what happens. So it just remains to say thanks for watching, like and subscribe. See you later, guys. Bye bye.